Hi, hello. Welcome to day 15, or that's 14th November update. I'm recording it on 15th November. And this, please read the disclaimer, please. And these are the common mistakes which is stopping us from becoming making money. And this is the setup. This video may be little more lengthier than usual videos. So because I'm going to give an update on what happened on the last 15 days. And this is the initial setup which we created, 1 lakh rupees, and this is a total capital and additional capital if required 50k if anything goes wrong. And risk reward range will be 0.5 to 1.5, and maximum loss will be 5 to 15k, that is our 15 percentage. And it's not in the range as of now, so it is showing, I am highlighting it as attention required. This is some rough figure I added, and this is the maximum profit and loss as per current situation or strategy. And day 15, we are in 15th day completed, and realized profit will be 14,460 rupees, and unrealized will be minus 29,352. I will let you know what happened in these days and what went wrong. And discipline required, these are all we need to follow. And these are the rules: low risk taker, low capital, two strategy allowed at once. If 30% capital is lost, then series is considered as end, means it's a game over, series is over. So we need to be very careful. Adjustment allowed once per day. We are not going to do over trading, not reacting to everyday ups and downs. It means like we are not going to take any trades based on panic or greed. And day 0, this is 25th October, and we started like that. And this is the first setup. It's just a simple strategy, just we did. And at the time, morning and in the evening, it considered, I noted down as the end of the one day. And we got around 330 rupees as a time decay. um, and and there is a very big move, you can see, like minus 8,500, 620, and 7,200 rupees, and minus 4,560.95. So these are the things happened on the first day, and later it came back to the similar position on the PE side but not on the CE side. Then again it came back to the original position, and we are in 670 rupees profit. And again it went to minus 320 and all, because VIX started going up. You can see 14.52, 15.3, 15.7, everything it went up. So because of that we lost we lost the gained amount. It's unrealized, so no need to worry about that. It keep went like that. There is a small movement ups and down, and it went like that similarly like for few days. And you can see on you can see on the day 7, it went down like anything. And it downward, towards downward 23,800, it gave 10,000 rupees. But actually in while trading, it's this is the end of the market time value, but actually it went up to 16,000 something at the lower level. But we can't adjust the position because already we are taking the risk of 300 points. So what happened then, again next day it's recovered. And you can see this, this is the where I made the mistake, I can say. Here I get the chance, like here also it went up to around 12k or something, positive side. So this is the thing. So I should change this position, like 2400 PE I should bought it again, and I need to sell again at 24,000 PE or 23,950 PE, so that the lower band, the risk will be reduced from 300 point to 150 point or 200 point. So that's where I made the mistake, so I didn't do that. So because of that, what happened on the later days, you will see. And I booked the profit. I keep booking profit, and I making adjustment, try to make maximum profit on the upper side. So 1,000, 1,100, 200, 1,100, 200 I got. So with the money I bought a gold piece, and I pledged the amount. So here haircut will be 20%. So I got around 80%. That is our 88,000 rupees. And here again keep booking profit on the upper side, and I'm not doing any change at the lower end. And still I when I got the option, I was still holding the position. But what happened on the later time, it's like it's broken, it broken in the downward side, that is so it went to minus 12k, minus 26.5k. Now it's around minus 29k. And the yesterday what we did, I booked the profit uh, out of 100 unit, I booked a profit for 50 unit and bought 24,600. So just a small booking of profit. And now what happened, because of that, these are the booked profit, and I closed one of the position on the upper end, uh, on the 13th day, 13 only I booked. And because of that my profit everything went off. Like until that I booked a profit of 16.5k. It's actually I planned for 15k only. In the maximum profit is 15k only in this series. But what happened, I made more adjustment on the upper side and I booked a profit at the time alone 16k. So if everything went well, by the time I may got around 20k on the end of the series. So that's what I did. Like I made adjustment to make more profit, but on the upper side only, not on the lower side. As lower side I was keep holding that view, like holding the position 300 points difference, so risk will be higher. So I missed the chance at to minimize the risk. So that's what I'm saying, that's a mistake I did. I focused more into getting more gains. Instead I didn't focus on minimize the risk. So that's uh, that made very terrible in the later time. You can see this what happened. And now we are at minus 29 352. The gold alone it minus 800 rupees, it's in down. So gold is no problem, we are holding it for a long time, and already it's in the peak, so we are not thinking much on about that. But other position, we may reduce the risk. So that's a mistake we did. I will tell that, and I will show you what is how currently Nifty is. So what happened? So it is falling from the top. So we started around this position, this side. So already it fallen this much. So I was planning like if it may recover some. So that's the reason I bought sold 2400 and bought 24,800. So it may lower end it is closer, and upper end it's a longer, like 25 200 I bought, and 24 or 25,000 rupees I sold it, so that it can move up, and below one I can book the profit. But it went up a little bit, but very less only. It went up to 24 500. I was expecting 26 24 600 700, so I can book, but I failed to book, so it went down. First attempt it failed. Second thing, we were looking speculating like it will trace back and it will move again. That also failed. And third one will be it went down, and it from this below point it will um, create a W pattern, but that also failed. All three failed. Now it crossed the below line lower end and it failed. And yesterday it created one um, dodgy with bigger wick at the upper, and it was just standing here. So now it can go up again, or it can go to this line. This is the line I trod based on the weekly status. From here maybe it will start go up, but it is a again 400 point 400 points difference is there below. So I'm not going to make this mistake, speculate again. So what I did here, I bought a 24 200 and 23 800 I sold. So I bring that see position closer, I am saying closer position I am saying, because earlier the upper position we are holding it very long, since it is not going to reach that point, so it's waste of time to hold that at the upper end. So I bring it to closer to that, so that we can minimize the risk. And what are the mistakes we made on the day one? it's like everything went well. As I said, it's a 1:1 ratio. 15k profit, maximum loss will be 15k minus, so all is good. And what we did, where are we at the day 7? The image is not clear. Next time I will try to upload it better. What happened on the day 7 will be like we booked profit around 12k, some around that point, and realized unrealized loss also it's around 9k or something. It's a okay, and we are a little bit over the uh, 16k or something, little bit over the uh, maximum range allowed. So this is where we made mistake. We discipline we didn't follow, like to get the more profit we started taking more risk. So because of that, what happened on the day 17, we booked a profit around 16.5k, and if everything went well in our direction, then we may book it around 20k or something in this series. But we focused more on gains. We didn't focus much in the risk, minimize the risk. That's a problem. So because of that, you can see it went to minus 29k. What we land in the last 15 days. So even though the series is low risk taking series, we didn't minimize the risk at the lower end when opportunity got. That's a 300 point which we missed to book. So we didn't adjust this to adjust on this day 9 to minimize this 300 point, because we are closer to the lower end and we should change that. But we focused more into getting more profit, and now we are ending up with loss. And in this series we should not speculate the market to get more gains. So as I said, we should not focus on more gain, we should focus on risk management. So we focused on gain. Because of that also we started taking more risk than the allowed risk. So that also made put us in the trouble. Max loss allowed should not be 15% of capital. We need to bring it down to 5 to 10%. It means like we should not keep 15% as the max allowed loss, because if we do so, then in the continuously if we lost 2 times, then we will, our game will over, the series will over, because 15 15 30k, then series will end. So that is not the right way. So 5% or we need to keep it around 5 to 7%, or maximum 10% was the case. So we need to keep it, so that it's very probability will be very less. We will lose 4 times continuously, so we won't go out of the market easily. So that's a getaway things we need to consider. And in the next 10 days what will happen, we need to see, wait and see. It may go to this 400 minus point and recover, or it will recover from this point also. Anything can happen. Usually after expiry the trend will change, so we will see on Monday. But I don't want to speculate, so I sold all 100 unit, because yesterday if you see, I I sold only 15, because if market goes up again, then I can average it. So that's the thing. At any time it will recover. So I don't want to risk yes on the day in 14. But now we have 3 days leave also. So and after expiry also again it may um, turn around. But since it is below the uh, previous low, so I don't want to take thing when it will recover, so I just sold it. Let's see what will happen in the next days, and where are we going to end with the in this series. Our goal is now not to lose any money, just to minimize the loss. So let's see what will happen. I will update in the upcoming videos. Thanks.